Last week, foodie gobshite Janet Street Porter was in my kitchen banging on about low-fat food. She's convinced the future is low-fat. I think it's bollocks. She's clearly on a mission to prove me wrong.
Unlike Gold Top Gordon, I like to watch what I eat, which often means a diet of salad, 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 or boring old chicken. But I've been told there's another meat out there that's even lower in fat.
Hello? Auntie Janet's brought some food. Don't fight! Form an orderly queue. Manners, please. Goats. Do you know that goats have got less fat than chicken, lamb or beef? So instead of eating chicken, 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 I could have been eating goat. I've missed a trick here.
Goats look scrawny enough, but I am a bit sceptical that any red meat can be that low fat.
Well, I guess the only way you can really find out is to slaughter it and have a look at what goes on underneath that shaggy coat. So I'm on my way to an abattoir. I get all the best jobs, and I'm going to be involved in butchering a goat. I'll just have to think of who it reminds me of as I'm plunging the knife in. It weighs a ton!
I know. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to. Oh, no. Have you got a bit of plastic I can put over that thing's head? Right, hang on a minute.
Make a fist. Push your fist, make another fist, and push down.
Oh, no, I can't. I can hear his heart beating. Oh, no!
There's no heartbeat there. Pull it nice and hard.
Get on with it.
OK. Come back here.
No, I don't want
You're not getting away with that easy. Come on.
I don't want to know about the stomach. Can we go and butcher this so that I can have some meat that I can actually eat?
We certainly can, yep.
Thank you. Right.
There you have it.
That lamb has got so much fat on it. On the leg as well, which you never really think of as a fatty part of the meat. So the goat's legs are much smaller.
They're much smaller.
And the amount of fat is incredibly less, isn't it?
Yeah. The fat is stored in a goat around the kidneys. This is where most of the fat content is.
So when you're butchering it, it's easy to take this fat out, and then when you're cutting the meat up, you're left with meat that does not have the fat running through the meat like you do on the lamb. Well, the only time I've ever eaten goat, to be honest, has been in West Indian cooking, but I've always eaten curried goat, and as a result, I've never regarded goat as anything that you can lose weight by eating. In fact, the last time I had curried goat, I had to lie down on the carpet to get over it because I had carb overload.
I want a healthy recipe for cooking goat, so I've asked my mate Harry to help me out. He's a chef at the Anchor and Hope pub in South London, where goat is a regular on the menu.
You said it's stronger than lamb. What would you say the taste was like?
A bit goaty.
Goaty? Look, I know you're a chef and that words aren't your forte. What do you mean goaty?
It's tasty.
Tasty, but goaty. What do people say in your restaurant after they've eaten it for the first time?
They love it, I think. I mean, it's a treat, it's unusual. And I think generally things that are unusual in Britain, generally they've been farmed better.
Just give me a rundown of possible recipe.
I'm going to suggest pot roasting with just a few root veg. Stewing gets all the fat out, it'll lubricate it while it's cooking, then you can take that off before you eat.
And it'll make it tender.
That's it, it's going to be so easy.
All you do is brown the meat, add the chopped veg, the white wine, cover with foil and slow roast until tender.
God, that meat is so soft, it's unbelievable. Mmm. Oh, it tastes really good. What I'm going to do is take it to a group of people who are watching what they eat, and I'm going to try and convince them that this is very, very good for you.
Step down that way. Super. Come on.
Hello. Hello. Sorry to interrupt you.
Come and join us.
Thank you for inviting me to your meeting. Have any of you ever eaten goat.
No.
I've been finishing a book and I've been sitting at the typewriter, well, sitting at the computer for months, and my arse has gone to twice the size. So, I've been trying to find food that I can eat that's not chicken. It's boring, isn't it? So who's willing to try it? You're all going to try it because you basically want to eat food, don't you? I'm going to put some of this veg in. What do you think? Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah, really nice and very tender. If you'd have given me this, I'd have said it was lamb if you didn't tell me what it was.
Yeah. Row 2, I've got a vegetarian. Well, that had to happen. That's all right. Could you tell what it was?
No, I thought it was lamb.
You thought it was lamb. What did you think?
It's ever so nice. It wasn't as fatty as lamb. It looks and smelled and tasted, but I find lamb ever so fatty.
Judging by my sample audience tonight, it seems to have gone down really well. And you know what? I'm all for it, because anything that broadens a careful diet when you're trying to keep your thighs from looking like bridge supports is fine by me. So this is roast goat. It's been slow roasted, so it hasn't dried out.
Braised.
Now, what do you think?
Very, very good. Very, the texture's quite...
It's tender, isn't it?
It's quite tender.
Now you're eating it. What do you think?
I think it's actually tastier than I'd have expected. Yeah, if you serve that on a Sunday roast, people would think it was lamb.
Service, table 7 and table 6, please, yes? OK.
Gordon, I know you're really busy.
Don't you worry.
Can I offer you a piece of goat?
Yeah. It's delicious.
Isn't it?
It's fucking delicious. Slightly gamey, no?
Yeah. It's like lamb, but lamb that's had a more interesting life.
But the flavour's extraordinary.
It's really good. How would you cook it?
In slow braising like that, or roasting.
Yeah.
I'm fed up with seeing goat in a curry because I think it's a lot more flavoursome without having to...
I know also the curry takes away from the flavour of the meat itself.
No, you're
Do you
absolutely
think the people in your restaurants would eat goat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they would. I'll tell you what, though. I wish the fuck you were in here this evening, you know that.
I know. All I know is I've waited for my food.
How long did you wait for the starter? Truthfully.
How long does it take for paint to dry?
Serious. And if you were in a restaurant outside the F word, what would you have done in a restaurant that kept you waiting that long for fucking scrambled eggs on toast?
I walked out.
You walked out.
Yeah, walked out. And basically, scrambled egg isn't very hard. Don't look at me like that with poison. Look.
It wasn't a poison look. I was just listening to your feedback.
I mean, I might...
Don't beat them up, they're fine. I promise you now, we're getting there. We're pulling it back. That is very nice. Yes?
OK, good.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you.
OK, good. That's nice. Back on there again. Touch more champagne. It's getting a little bit too thick. There you go. Up. Whisk. Don't stop. Good. That's it. Excellent. There you go. Try and keep it in the pan. Up. Service, please. Not too far out. Nice. Keep it in the centre, but be accurate when you put it on there. It's really important to clean the... Absolutely. Because you're going to glaze shit on there, yeah? Come on. That's it. Round. Nicely. Come on. Come on, ladies, let's go. Start blow torching, Rebecca. It's really important you don't get the drips around the plate before you start glazing, Rebecca. Yes, come on, ladies. Good. Clean the plates before you glaze. Kerry, we put that blowtorch down because you're going to set us all on fire or your fucking hair on fire. Il reste une table de 4, c'est ça, non? Hello, Jean-Baptiste, 1 table of 4 left.
What have we got there? We've got left 3. This is it, nearly finished. Yeah. My God, that would never end.
Table 3, yes? Let's go. Go, please, let's go. Oh, dear, OK. Yeah.
It's fine. It's going fine.
Clear down, yes, and then we'll find out who's paying, yeah? And who's not paying. Let's go. Now, time for the big fat Yorkshireman to face the music. Chunky monkey.
Ladies first.
Yeah. I think it's perfectly seasoned. I love it. It's beautiful.
No, I really like the fish, but it could have been a lot more flavour. It's lacking some sort of spice or something to get that.
That looks like a bit of bacon on the top, but it's not. It's
melted cheese with tomato puree or something, is it?
And the potatoes are very hard. I don't know.
They're far too hard. You couldn't even mash those potatoes.
No.
OK, JP.
Guys.
Now, don't look at me like that. When you got those little fucking sad French puppy eyes on, yeah?
No, nothing sad, actually.
Fuck off, OK?
Interesting comments. But one dish is better than the other one.
Of course one dish is better than the other one.
Yes. And the one they prefer is...
Yes! Yes! Hey, never mind. About fucking time. You know that? Well done, big boy.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yours look good, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yours look good.
Now fuck off out the kitchen now, yes? I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes! Welcome back to the F Word. Now, in a few weeks' time, I'm going to turn my pigs into a spectacular main course for the restaurant. But these little porkers deserve to live a little bit first.
Waking up. Yeah.
Our eyes are closed.
A whole apple just for you.
I think Jack is starting to become a little bit sort of smitten. Back. Look at his cheeks, Jack.
There's cheeks.
There you go, man. The kids have, pretty much, fallen in love with them. Jack was snuggling up with them the other day inside the pen. I came home last night from work and sat in there and fed them an apple. So, we're becoming very familiar with them. Jack, are you getting attached to these pigs?
Yes.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Right, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, we've got to look after them.
Yeah.
OK, but I don't want you falling in love with them.
So I'm not.
No, but you're caring for them in a way that you're getting attached. Do you want to sleep with them?
Pets.
No, mate, they're not pets.
The best thing about having pigs is when they grow up, we can ride them.
Oh. I want you to start understanding that they're here because we're going to eat them, not because they're becoming our best mates.
With just 5 weeks to slaughter day, I'm really concerned that kids are getting too attached. So I've asked Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall for his expert advice.
They're very nice pigs, aren't they?
Hello. Aren't they beautiful?
Hello, can we have a scratch?
That's...
Where's the other one?
That's Trini, and this is Susanna.
Right.
Yeah.
I told you not to name them, didn't I?
That's my own personal names, but the kids have
The kids have got other names.
Well, it's a bangers and mash, bacon and egg, and it's like, oh, God.
What do the kids think's happening here? Do they think they've got 2 new pets, or do they think they've got some very interesting dinner coming in a few months' time?
The girls have started to sort of come to terms with eating them, but Jack is slightly more...
More sentimental about them.
Yeah, very sentimental, and he's, like, laying down in their bed and...
Giving them cuddles.
Giving them cuddles, because they cuddle all the time.
I think it's important that they don't lose this connection between pigs and meat, and the reason they're here is for food. I mean, do you talk to them about the different parts of the pig and, what's going to be used for what? And, if you refer to the back legs as hams... rather than legs. They are the hams.
The hams is a good idea.
And the loin. We're going to see the pigs.
To mark out where the cuts of meat are on the pigs, we're going to use tape.
Let's divide up like the butcher's cuts. Then we got a ham.
There's a ham. Right.
Between the loin and the belly.
But getting a pig to stand still isn't that simple.
That's an interesting cut. What is it?
Look. Susanna's not very happy having tape on her, is she?
But why did we need the tape?
Because we're trying to think of cuts. They're not called legs anymore. They're called hams.
Here you go.
OK.
You mean the ham you eat?
That's right, the ham you eat, of course.
We're going to do it on your daddy instead.
Ready? So, right. OK.
Then,
see?
That's the ham. That's the shoulder. That's where the streaky bacon comes from. That's called the hand. OK, where's your daddy's streaky bacon coming from?
There.
Underneath. There. Where's his snout?
Where? Right, so we got it now. We understand our cuts, yes?
Yeah.
The lesson's paid off. Jack is now thinking about his stomach. Typical Ramsay.
Yeah, they've got to grow big, so then we'll get more sausages and bacon and...
They seem really quite locked onto the idea that these pigs are here eventually to be eaten. And to be honest, it's Gordon I'm worried about.
Give him a little scratch on the belly. Good morning, girls. Hey. Come on.
No,
hey.
we don't have chocolate soup.
It's bloody tough having them in the garden, known full well that their days are numbered.
Well, the first pigs I had at River Cottage, and I had 2 pigs like that, sent them both to slaughter at the same time.
Really?
And it was very emotional. I was on the verge of tears.
The minute I saw them, I did fall in love with them. There's no 2 ways about that. I'm enjoying the moment, but but I don't know if I'm looking forward to the slaughter, to be honest, because they're quite fun to have around.
You could taste the champagne. It was still light. It was nice and smoky where it had been kind of burnt on top. It was lovely.
The sauce on top was gorgeous with that little torch effect. I love it when they burn it a little bit. Gorgeous.
So I would sum it up as disappointing. An upscale version of tinned fruit with bird's custard.
OK, JB, give me some good news for the desserts, please.
41 people are not paying for the desserts.
41?
Yes.
Why so many?
Once again, waiting time. And some people were expecting something a bit more elaborate.
The time issue, I can understand.
Yeah, definitely.
Simple and delicious. I mean, it was just straightforward, uncomplicated, and fucking simple. Ladies, to be honest, the amount of time you kept them waiting for the starters was a joke. Yes, we got a little bit faster in the main course, but they shouldn't wait for something so simple. Scrambled eggs on toast, that's what it was, with fried mushrooms. Not good. Not good enough. So starters, 33 customers wouldn't pay for them. 30 customers wouldn't pay for the main course, and 41 customers wouldn't pay for the fucking dessert. So in total, there's 104 plates weren't paid for. That means only 46 plates across the board were paid for tonight. We went to hell and back, and we had a roller coaster up and down. It was a fucking struggle. And I'm telling you now, you're not coming back.
We don't want to. We wouldn't want to. You can pay us to come back.
I like the idea of something that they can share. They can go in the middle of the table and they can all dive in.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Higher level. In terms of, you know, using...
But that involves rice.